You're back for more. That's great. Video making educators of the world, unite. I've been looking at making video, what kind of video you could make and how to get started. But you might be wondering what you can do to make your video material more engaging and look more professional. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Maybe your first attempt felt a bit flat, or you're worried it's not polished enough to share. Don't worry, that's completely normal. The good news is, with a few tweaks, you can dramatically improve the quality and appeal of your videos. My first tip is to start with a strong hook. The first few seconds of your video are crucial. It's your chance to grab your viewers' attention and make them want to stick around. You could start with a question or a surprising fact or a bold statement, something that connects with their needs or raises their curiosity. Here are a couple of examples.
Alright, so for most of my life, I've had pretty bad posture. I often work long days at my desk and I don't exercise enough, and so I struggle to sit upright. But recently I spoke to health expert and fitness coach Dan Go about how anyone can have perfect posture.
The humans are still more powerful than the AIs. The problem is that we are divided against each other, and the algorithms are using our weaknesses against us.
What would you say if I told you that I think integrating technology into the classroom is more often than not a bad idea?
You can see that this draws people in and sets the stage for what's to come. Next tip, make sure you've got a clear structure. Think of your video like a story or a lesson, with a clear beginning and a middle and an end. Start by outlining the problem or the question you're addressing, and then give them the solution or explanation, and wrap up with a summary or a call to action. If you keep your content organised and easy to follow, you're much more likely to maintain your audience's interest. Another thing to consider is thinking about video as a visual medium. What things look like matters. Even small visual improvements can make a big difference. Lighting, for example. Use natural light whenever you can. It's free, incredibly effective. Film outside if you can find a quiet spot. If you're indoors, film yourself near a window. You can add images to your video or text. It'll support the message that you're trying to convey, and it makes a huge difference. Good audio is important too. If your audience can't hear you clearly, they'll tune out really fast. Try to record in a quiet space away from traffic or the hum of your fridge, and consider investing in a simple external mic. Even a cheap one will give you much better sound quality, and clear, crisp audio will definitely make your video feel more professional. So now you've hopefully got a solid video with engaging content and a professional look. But there's one more piece of the puzzle. How do you put it all together in a polished, final product? Editing is the key here, and a program like CapCut is free and very powerful. So check it out. I hope that all of these ideas have been helpful and they've given you a bit more confidence. But the reality for most people is that you probably won't start without a bit more support. And this is where my video creation for educators, my voice program, comes in. I launched it in 2021, and it's an 8-week group program accredited by CPD UK that's designed to take you step by step through the entire process of making engaging, educational video. I'll teach you how to script effectively, to use a teleprompter, to look and feel more confident on camera, and this is the big one, use editing software to bring your videos up to a really professional looking level. I know you're going to love playing around with this. I'll teach you everything I know about video making, and I'll help you in a very hands-on, practical way to make your own. I'll give you the technical skills and the confidence and the motivation to get that course online. I'll help you to make videos that resonate with your audience and make you money. Can you learn how to do this on your own? Of course you can. I did, but it took me 10 years and I'm pretty tenacious. Could you just buy a cheap how-to course on Udemy? There are lots available, and of course you can. But I'll tell you what will probably happen. Either it'll sit on a digital shelf gathering dust, or you'll watch it, but you'll never actually get as far as making videos yourself. So, what's the difference about voice? In a word, support. You'll get lots of support, and this comes in different ways. So the main one is that you'll follow a structured course of input with a focus on a different aspect each week. You can do this in your own time, and I'm all about learning by doing. You'll make a video of your own every week. Just a short one, 1 or 2 minutes, and then we'll meet on Zoom to talk about it on Sundays for an hour in a group of 4. I guarantee it will never be more than 4. This is really unusual in online courses. Look around. Most group programs have much bigger groups than this, but I want everyone to get individual attention, and this is how I can do this. Having some peers is great. You'll get to know them, you're encouraged by them, you'll be inspired by them. But 4 in a group allows this and means you get to have your say too. There are 4 different groups of 4 on Sundays, so don't worry about time zones. I've got you covered wherever you are. Okay, that's the first way you'll get support. The next is one-to-one tutorials with me at the beginning and the end of the course, and help whenever you need it throughout the 8 weeks. If you're stuck, just message me, we can meet up, I'll unstick you. What else? The Facebook group. This is where you'll be able to see and be inspired by the videos that your peers in the other groups are posting, and where you can get more support. Got a question? Just ask. Feeling a bit frustrated? It happens to us all once in a while. Feel free to vent or ask for help. It's always available. And finally, the support doesn't finish when the course is over. The materials, the Facebook group, me, all still available for as long as you need it. If you want to review the editing videos from the programme, they're yours. If you want to ask a question 6 months after the course is over, no problem. Our Facebook community of over 100 video makers and me is still there for you. In my professional dealings with people, I see a lot of teachers who have incredible expertise, knowledge that sells, the ability to teach in niches that people need and want and will pay well for. Business English, preparation for exams like IELTS or TOEFL, revision for Cambridge Suite exams, aviation English. If you're a teacher who wants to attract more online learners for one-to-one or more lucrative group classes, or you want to make online courses to sell as a side hustle, if you want to give your existing business a boost, or just learn skills that will make you more attractive for employers, this is for you. It's no secret that our industry isn't very lucrative, and in fact in many cases it's almost exploitative, and you don't have to put up with it. The answer is video. Good video, engaging video. Video connects with an audience in a way that text just can't. It helps show you, so it helps people to feel as if they know you and like you and trust you. I'm sure that you've heard people saying people buy from people they know, like and trust. I've built a 6-figure business on this, one that gives me a lot of freedom to travel, take holidays and spend time with my family and friends when I want to. As I've said before, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, and it does take work, but it's fun and it's a way for you to grow your career and your income with very little risk. This doesn't have to be a scary overnight change. You don't have to give up your current job. I built my business up gradually while I was still working and bringing up 3 children, and you can too. Try it, see where it leads, and you might be as surprised as I was. There are 3 good reasons why you should take this course. The first is it'll be a huge shortcut. There's a lot of information about everything online, and you can find out how to make video if you look. But it's taken me 10 years of trial and error to learn how to make video well, and I'm going to share all of that with you. I'll take the frustration out of learning how to edit, some of it at least, and I'll help you to look and feel your confident best. The second reason is that the best way to learn anything is to do it, get feedback on it, and do it again and again. If you can imagine a CELTA type experience for video making, this is it. You'll work hard, nothing worth doing comes easily, but you'll have the support I mentioned before, and you'll learn from me and from discussing and analysing your own work and other people's. I've seen this approach lead to enormous progress in so many different contexts, so I'm really committed to it. And the third reason is that if you've been thinking about making video for a while, or maybe you've already started but are finding it hard to find your way, this is going to give you the motivation you need to stop procrastinating, to get down to it, and to really take it forward with a group of like-minded people. You can do a lot more than you think you can when you have support and encouragement and you do things in a group. Okay, so I can see you sitting there watching this, maybe starting to think that it might be a good thing for you. And my guess is that there are 2 things that might hold you back. The first is I haven't got enough time for this. I get it. We're all busy, and I won't pretend that it won't take you time, because it will. Anything worthwhile does. The course will probably take you 6 to 8 hours a week over the 8 weeks. But think about how long you spend watching TV or doom scrolling through social media. Could you put some of that time to more productive use? How about getting up a bit earlier in the morning? That quiet hour is always my most productive time. Don't think this is going to be difficult to motivate yourself to do. I really think you're going to like it. Making video is creative and it's interesting and it's fun. And the course is carefully structured to make it motivating and doable. The next thing that you might be worried about is that it's a significant investment. It is. There's a reason for that. You're paying for a great product and, more importantly, my time and support. So you'll get a lot of it. I'll hold your hand. I'm good at it. Think about your current situation. What do you love about it? What do you do now? Do you see yourself doing the same thing till you retire? Are you earning enough to retire? If you'd like the freedom to work when you want to and where you want to and not be working for a wage that someone else dictates, making video is a way forward. By the end of the 8-week course, you'll have a clear idea of the niche you want to target and videos that you can use, professional looking material that you can put out on social media to promote your services or for online courses for you to sell. Investing in yourself means that you'll be seriously motivated to do the work. This is the idea. And all of the other people on the programme feel the same way. So imagine what it would be like to work in a group like that. Awesome. Have a look on the alumni page, the link's just below, to see what people say about the course and what they're doing with it. Ultimately, I can't promise you anything. The work you do and the success you have will be yours. But I can assure you that unless you do something different, nothing will change. There are a limited number of places on the course. I can only work with 4 groups of 4 at one time, and the doors close soon. So what are you waiting for? This is your time, and I'm looking forward to working with you and giving you a video voice. See you on the inside.